Hello everyone, I am Fixxxer and welcome to Test Drive, where we take a game out for a spin to get a first impression, and you let me know if you'd like to see more. And today we're going to kick the tires on Going Medieval. This is developed by Foxy Voxel, published by the Irregular Corporation. It was in like a playtest phase for a few days. I think by the time this video goes up, it might be on its last day or it might be already over with. So you'll want to check the link below, head over to Steam and get into the playtest if you can. It might be too late. I don't know. Anyways, this game is as much as a RimWorld-like as I've seen so far. It is a colony resource management sim. You've got villagers, they have personalities, they have skills. Just like in RimWorld, you have to build up a colony. They get raided, you have to survive, you can craft weapons, buildings and whatnot. The primary thing, there's two things that differentiate it from RimWorld. Number one, it's 3D. RimWorld was mostly like top-down, right? And there's only really one level. You can mod it to have different levels and whatnot, but RimWorld was basically on one plane. And while you can rotate the map around, it was basically one view. This game is 3D in that you can rotate the map whatever you want. You can change the camera angle to something lower or something more overhead. The people are 3D, and there is a verticality to it. So it's in 3D, and there's a verticality in that you can build several stories up and you can build several stories down into the ground. And that's a pretty significant difference to RimWorld. After that, though, long story short, it is a RimWorld-like. If you like RimWorld, you'll probably want to check this one out. I believe it enters early access on June 1st, and I think it is both on Steam and Epic. All the links are down below. Let's hop in, and I'm going to show you guys, I think, a few in-game days, all the way up to like the first raid of the game, and that will give you the gist of the game, I think. All right, so we have three different scenarios to choose from. Peaceful, self-explanatory. Standard, this is what I played the game in. You get cyclical raids. I don't remember how frequent they are, like once a month or something like that, maybe a little bit more frequent than that. And they get a little bit harder as time goes on. Survival, they happen more frequently. I didn't play this mode, so I don't know how much more frequently they happen. But I'm going to do this video in standard mode here. And then we have a few starting conditions to choose from. I did a new life. You start with 3 people, some resources to get you started, all that jazz. Easy peasy. Lone wolf, all by yourself. Seems like it would be hard. And you can create a custom one similar to RimWorld. You can put your own little narrative in there. I'm going to stick with a new life for this video. And then you get to set the scenario, such as naming your settlement. We'll do Strange Lands. As we always do, you can customize your little... Oh, that's funny. I'm going to go with that. Your heraldry, your map type, valley, hillside, mountain. I played in the valley. I like the valley. I'm going to stick with the valley for this video. Map size, I think you can only have it one size right now. And you can put in a seed. Yep, let's get going. All right, so we get to start with 3 villagers. Here are their names, their skills. You can customize pretty much everything here. They get little perks. They do some things better than others. Some of them are bad, like this dude. Holy cow, he's got an unwholesome smell. Oof. And we got stars for skills that they enjoy doing, and then there's double stars. Let's see if there's a double star in any of these guys right here. Intellectual and construction, which they're very passionate about. These guys don't look particularly great. This guy's okay, but I think I'd like the botany to kind of maybe match the culinary, so we can stick this guy to farming and cooking. Animal handling, I don't even know if it's in the game yet. You can hunt animals, but I don't know if you can tame and train them or anything. So it's not, for the purpose of this video, I don't need animal handling, nor do I need speechcraft, which is bargaining and converting people, which I'm not even sure, again, if it's in the game yet. Game is pretty fresh. All right, let's get some new people. This guy's a great smith, but smithing's a little bit off. We're not there yet, or we're not going to get there for a while, I should say. So let's grab someone new. Intellectual and marksman. I want to focus on intellectuals, medicine, botany, culinary. I'd like my intellectuals to be my medics personally, because intellectuals stand at like a desk, kind of like in RimWorld, where they do research, right? And you research new skills, and they're basically sitting there doing nothing but research. You practically lose a guy. So if you put your beds by there and someone gets injured, they can pause to heal and then go back. That's kind of what I like to do in RimWorld, and that's seems to work pretty well here. So I'm looking for an intellectual here. Oh, that's marksman. I need intellectual medicine. All right, this guy's pretty good. This guy's kind of a jack of all trades in a way. He's passionate about marksman, although he's awful, but he's passionate about botany too, and he can construct, he can cook, he can make furniture. He's got melee. He just isn't a very good marksman, and that's what he's passionate about. But he's a good jack of all trades. I think we're going with him. He only needs to shut his eyes for the briefest of cat naps to be fully restored. This is very nice. The more time he's up, the more time he can work. He suffers constantly from gout, so wound generation is negative 10%. Well, that stinks, but I think he's worth it. I'm gonna keep Winifred. Nice name, Winifred. All right, and what's his primary job? It's gonna be botany and culinary, I think. All right, so we can drop those from my list of needs. This is nice. This guy would be nice to have later down the line, but I don't know about needing him out of the gate. All right, Euphemia, she likes mining, which is nice to gather clay and limestone and whatnot. She also likes, she's very good at construction. She's not passionate about anything. So in the long term, she may not be the best, but for a short term thing like this video, I think I'm going to go with this. Having nice construction and mining. She's a dullard though. She's not very bright. She's clumsy as well. She's callous, is unmoved by human mortality. Oh my God. Hot-blooded, seems to be permanently overheated, throwing open windows and shunning warm clothes. She should be kept cool. Oh God, she's gonna be a crab. All right, here we go. I changed my mind on her. Maud seems better. She's an intellectual, so she likes to research, or she can research. She's a good doctor. This is a good starting character. She can also fight, which is, and it's melee, which is not the best of ideas, because that puts her in harm's way, and if she's our doctor, we don't want her doing that. But if needs be, she can do it. RimWorld, see, the thing is with RimWorld, when it comes to melee, you get hit with a club, you're pretty much donezo, right? It's not a forgiving game when it comes to damage and melee. This game is a bit more forgiving. You can survive encounters and heal through your wounds a lot easier in this game than you can with RimWorld. So it's this wouldn't be as big of a deal. She can also pitch in on botany and construction. Down the line, she can tailor. I like her. I think I'm gonna keep her. Which means I need someone who can fight. I need a marksman. I like marksmen because they can hunt. You can't hunt with a club or anything in this game. You gotta have a bow. So I like starting with marksman. Ooh, carpentry and construction, and he's a marksman. You can pitch in mining. I think I'm gonna go with this guy. What do we got here? He's outgoing. Ascetic, has mastered discipline and self-denial. He shuns comfort, preferring the austerity of cold and bare cell. Oh my God. He's also callous and bloodless. Comes into his own in a fight, roused by the prospect of violent slaughter. William Brock, you monster. I'm gonna go with these three. All right, I'm good with this. I'm good with this. This is just a summary. We already know. I'm going to turn the tutorial off. The tutorial, I think, is one of the weak points of the game at this point. They're not very good. In a game like this, you need a tutorial. You need a really good tutorial, I think. I've already put hours into this game, so I know what I'm doing for the most part. So I don't need it, and I'm going to turn it off just so you guys don't get confused, because it's pretty bad. All right, I think this is where they show you like a story summary. Here we go. A new life. The plague had ravaged the British Isles. All right, I'll let you guys read this on your own. But basically it says that we're being brave and we're going out on our own and we will survive in strange lands. All right, let's pause it. Pause it. Let's take a look around first, and then I'll talk about some things. What is this? I don't know what that orange is. My other map didn't have an orange border. That's really weird. That might be a bug. All right, where are we at here? So you're going to see a lot of things similar. This is a RimWorld-like. I mean, it's as close to a RimWorld-like as I've seen for sure. So you have your job board, just like RimWorld, so you can find out what their skills are, set priorities, and they'll do them in the priority that you set. You put a schedule in here, time for them to work, sleep, play, just like RimWorld. Manage, you can set what they do when there is a fight. We don't want them to flee. We want neutral. What weapons they can have. I'll deal with this a little bit later. There's a research button, which we don't have yet because we don't have a research table. And our region. I don't know yet if we can, like, go to these regions. If you can, I don't think it's in the playtest. But anyways, this is our time of day here. 7 a.m. This is the temperature outside. Spring, day 1. This is seasonal. I think the seasons are about 12 days. I don't know if they vary or not. But like I said, this is just like RimWorld. You'll know how to play this. If you're an expert at RimWorld, you're going to come into this and it's going to feel mostly natural to you. There's a few things that are going to differentiate it a lot, like the 3D-ness. So RimWorld is mostly like, top down, right? And the mountains, you just cut into the side. There's no real verticality to RimWorld. Well, there is in this game. You have everything 3D. You can move the camera around a bit. And then this is the verticality I'm talking about. I don't know how high it goes. I want to say it goes at least 3 levels high. It might go more. Here's a 4th level. It might go more than that. And I know it goes at least a couple, 2 or 3, maybe more levels down. In fact, I could probably go down, right? Can I do that yet? Up here, this tells you what level you're on. It's not 1 for 1, though. It's not like there's 16 levels. I think there's like 2 views per level or something like that. So let's go down. There we are. This is the bottommost level in the game. There's nothing there, but you can dig down to here and build inside the ground. Let's go up a little bit. Again, nothing. Up a little bit more. There we go. This is the lowest level on the map. Oh, there you go. There's a little piece down there. Up one more. There we go. Again, we can't see this because we're viewing just this level, which will allow you to dig into here if you want and build stuff. So this takes some getting used to. It took me a while to get used to this level feature. It feels really weird, maybe because my brain keeps on thinking RimWorld, and this is definitely very different in that way. All right, so the first thing we want to do, this is clay up here, and there's limestone as well. We want to build a home. Oh, we want to set our jobs, right? Convalesce you want as 1. This is for them to get rest when they need it, like when they get hurt. When I play this a lot like I do RimWorld. When my guy gets hurt, I want them to rest immediately, because if you keep on going, you have potential to worsen the wound. So we want them to convalesce immediately, and then we want our doctor to take care of them. What do we have here? 9 for medicine, 18, and 6. So maybe William, we don't want doing as much medicine. You can also hover over this and it'll tell you what the skill is. So Maud is our primary doctor. Really, I think I want all of them to be 1. Right? Because if Winifred and Maud get injured, William could take care of them. His medicine isn't as high as the others, but we still want it done. All right. Maud, what are her primary jobs? Intellectual. She's going to be our researcher. So I'm going to put this at 1 over here. So she is going to treat wounds first, get treated second. You know what I need to do? I need to... There we go. There. So they're going to get treated first, then heal second, and then it goes down the line. So this goes to the next 2, which is research. So this is her primary job. What else do we want her to do? We want her to help in construction and growing, right? So construction, we'll put that as a 3. Growing and harvesting, also a 3. And cutting plants, also a 3. The rest she can bugger off. All right. Winifred, he is our cook, our constructor, our grower. All right, so we're going to put cooking as a 2. Cut plants as a 3, because I want him to cook before he cuts plants. Because cutting plants involves chopping trees. Growing as a 3. So he's going to get healed, treat people, then cook, then grow and harvest and chop trees. But he's also construction, right? 9 construction. Ooh. Wait, who's my marksman? Oh, I didn't. Oh, he's the marksman. He's the hunter. Hold on, let me get that before I forget it. Put that one at 2. Mine, I could turn that off. Crafting, smithing, off. Carpentry, I'll leave there. Tailoring off. Research 8. He doesn't need to do that. Steward and hauling. We'll make them all haulers. All right, lastly, William. And this is something you tweak over time, right? If something's not working, you could tweak over time. So this guy's my carpenter and my constructor. So we're going to put construction at 2. Carpentry at 2, I think. Marksman, so he's my hunter. He also likes the melee and mine. So let's put mining up to 3. I don't want him harvesting. I don't want him growing. Hunting plants, sure, let's put that at 3. Cooking, 6. Leave at 4. Smithing, no. I don't really have a smith, but that's okay. The smithing is a bit down the line. I don't really need to worry about it, I don't think. All right, this is good enough to get started. So we need to start with a house, I think. Here's our building menu. Start off, we got walls, floors, doors, windows. Pretty straight stuff, right? Where do I want to build? Probably right next to the clay. Is this stuff that's good for building materials? I think I'm going to build here. All right, first thing, so when it comes to building in this game, there's verticality and there is structure integrity. You can't just build something willy-nilly. There's generally support for floors, or ceilings, I should say, within 3 tiles. So you need supports in order to do that, and I don't have supports unlocked yet, so I can't go crazy to start out. So I think if I do a wall here, it can support up to 3 one way, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, and then this way, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, messed it up. 4, 5, 6. So this is about as big a house as you could do without having any kind of structural problems. All right, I need a door in there, actually. Put that guy there. Actually, no. It's all red because I don't have the building materials yet for that, but that's okay. That there. I'm going to put the door in the corner here. Beautiful. All right, so these are all the things I came with, and there's a hand on there saying, you know, that they're not open to me. I can turn that off. Oops. There we go. So now I have all the materials. In fact, if I zone these, again, just like RimWorld, it's going to show all my stuff in my zones up here. So I've got 400 wood, I got 200 hay. Hay is good for making, like, thatched roofs. I got some linen, I got ale, healing kits, meals, chronicles. These are things that you use to research new skills. Candle cook components. I'm not even sure what those are for. I don't think I got to that in the playtest. All right, so I've got 400 wood. Let's get these guys going. They should immediately go start building. Yep. Let's get a floor in there as well. My guys like floors. Again, if I made it any larger, I wouldn't be able to put a roof over it because there's no structural integrity. At least not until I research supports, which are fairly early on. You don't have to wait a long time to get to them. All right, so trees, it tells you how much wood they're going to produce, the growth rate. I usually don't chop anything down until they're mature because they provide the most wood at that point. Dead trees are fine too. See, here's a growing tree. See, it only produces 30 wood, so you don't want to touch that. You want to wait for it to get to its full potential. Sorry if I move around a lot. So the way I play this game, I do move the camera around a lot, and I like to micromanage as I go along, at least in the beginning. So if I pause a lot and it bothers you, I'm sorry. It's just the way I play the game. Construction failed. Okay. So let's get us a research table first. This works just like RimWorld. Put that bad boy there. Where you build a research table, a guy goes there and he makes these books which you can spend on research new skills. Also, they need a place to sleep. Where am I going to put that? I wonder if you can sleep next to each other. I didn't try that in my testing beforehand. All right, let's do this. Put some beds there. Weather is a thing here. They like to be warm generally. You saw that one guy, I think one of these guys liked the cold. I don't remember. Not enough beds. There will be. Things get cold in the wintertime. You got to keep them warm. The system for keeping them warm isn't fully implemented. I don't think it was difficult keeping my guys warm. They had hypothermia a lot. And these little things that you can build, these braziers, they don't warm very well. I found the best way to warm a house is like through a kiln. So I thought that was a little weird. And again, maybe that's something they'll flesh out over time. So I got my beds. I don't have a roof though. They don't like not having roofs. I'm going to put a floor on top. There we go. So you can see when it comes to verticality, there's a problem with the visuals. This is where this layer comes in handy, which is tied to the scroll wheel. So you can see easier like this. It gets rid of all the floors above it. Makes it a little bit easier to do. All right, our research station. You research these chronicles, which then are spent on the skills. So I'm going to make these again. This is a lot like RimWorld, where you can specify how many you want made, like a specific number, or until you have a specific number, or forever. I am going to start with how many? What do I want to research? Agriculture, probably. Yeah, agriculture. So here we go. Agriculture will get me field zones for crops. 15 of those. So let's do that. So now my guy should stop what he's doing and go do that. Let's look at the research real quick. So these are all like level 1 skills. Agriculture is going to open up preservation of food and brewing. Yeah, these are smokehouse, so it turns food into like jerky. And then later on, you get cooking, and you can preserve food even better by turning them into packaged meals. Chemistry, fermenting, to distilling. Clay brick making, stone block cutting. This is building materials. So you make better structures. There's actually siege weapons in this game later on. Not in the playtest yet, but the plan is to add them at some point. I don't think they're in the playtest anyway. So having something like wood, where a siege, like a catapult, can just like tear through it, is a problem. So you do want to eventually go into making clay bricks and stone and whatnot. Smelting, which brings forth blacksmithing, steel, axes, maces. You know, a typical skill tree that you would expect in a game like this. All right. So Maud is now going there and researching. She's going to make these books, and this is the progress of a book. And we need 15 of them in order to unlock agriculture. So that is our primary goal right now, is agriculture. Also, hold on. My guys don't have weapons. Hold on, manage. Who is my marksman again? This guy? William? All right, manage weapon. He is a ranged guy. And these guys are melee. So if you set this, they're going to go get their own weapon. This guy likes being a marksman too, but he's better at melee. I'm going to keep him melee. Shields, I don't really care. I'll let these two guys get shields. We don't need the ranged guy to have a shield. Headgear, I don't know. I'm going to put all. Apparel, already set to all. No armor. Sure, with these two guys, I'm gonna let this guy be, because armor is going to slow them down. I'm gonna let my ranged guy be nimble. All food, all stimulants. Okay. Is he gonna go grab something now? Yep, he grabbed the shirt and the shield. Someone's gonna grab the bow. There he goes. There, they're all armed now. Cool. So now they're building the rest of the walls and then the ceiling. Why isn't this wall being done? Again, like RimWorld, there seems to be some inconsistencies on when they build things. Like, look at this. They haven't finished this wall yet they're starting to build the ceiling. I don't know why that is, but that's a thing. I'll take those. Chop down some dead trees. I've got 131 wood left. They don't like to sleep outside. That's why we got to get a roof up. Not to mention, if I get a wood roof like this up, instead of like a thatch roof, because you can put up a thatched roof, it's easier to build vertically if you already have the floor laid out. And we're going to need a stairwell in here somewhere, probably over in this corner. But I want to get the roof up completely first. While they're doing that, let's take a look around the map a little bit. Lots of hay. This is used in the thatch roofs. Berries for food. There's mushrooms for food. Iron ore. More clay down here. Clay. I don't see a lot of animals. Actually, I don't see any animals. I don't know what kind of variety we have. I have seen... Oh, here's some deer. Oh, there's a rabbit. There's deer, there's rabbit, there's wolves. I'm not sure if I've seen anything besides those three. Wolves are aggressive. They will attack you. I've had a deer attack me. But usually deer run away. And the rabbits always run away. And as you're researching, you'll see here... Oh, I have... Wait a minute. I have 26 Chronicles. Did I not notice that before? All right, we're unlocking architecture. Oh, I need to get architecture before agriculture. I just wasn't paying attention. So this is the beam that I needed. That's what I was talking about. So we can actually expand outwards now. Agriculture is the one we want. We need 3 more Chronicles to get to that. So that should be no time. I forgot that you actually started with some of those. So if we want to demonstrate that, so if I've got one, if this is going to be a beam right here, I can go out 3 and then like this. Hopefully they will get themselves trapped inside these things, so you do have to be careful. I've trapped like half my settlers one time in a little thing like this. See, look, they're not finishing a roof when they got this. You can prioritize, so they need to work on prioritization, even manual prioritization, right? I don't know of a way that I can select, like, you do all these first. I can select one individually and prioritize the production there. Oh, mod is working? Oh, is that why it's not happening? Because mod wants to do it? See, there's another issue. Mod is wanting to do that, but she's working this table. And this is her top priority. And she's going to do 12. I don't need 12, though, do I? There. Oh, no, look. Winifred's doing it. I don't know what's up with that. All right, so mod is done. Agriculture is ready. Unlock. All right. So I want to get those put down right away. We have cabbage, flax, carrots, beets, barley, herbs, red currants, tall grass, and birch trees. Birch trees, mostly used in wood, although it says dye and medicine. I never got that far. So I want to just get a variety of foods going, I think. I could just probably get them out in this field, I would think. Let's get it lined up here. 4x4s. Flax. Seeds for food, oil, and stems for linen. It's mostly for linen, and we're not going to get that far in this video, I don't think. So I'm going to go with mostly foods. Barley as well. And we'll get some herbs in here. Shrubs. I don't need tall grass because I'm pretty much surrounded by tall grass. This usually provides enough for your thatched roofs. All right, let's get going here. Oh, William just trapped himself. Now he's going to get all crabby that he's stuck. Settler is idle. Hold on, guy. I just want to finish these up. These should... Oh, no, they're not going to collapse because I have them within 3 up here and up here. All right, I don't need a beam here unless I expand outward. Maybe I'll just do that then. I need to do it to demonstrate how this works. Okay. I'm going to go out to here. I don't want to cover this clay, though, is my problem. Mess that up. That'll work. we'll get to see the beams in action. Not tonight, though. They're going to go to bed pretty soon. They'll be fine, though. I'm going to cut that down because it's interfering with my stuff. Things can be a little bit difficult to click on. Once you start getting vertical, it gets a little weird with trying to select things, because some of these objects will show through floors, and trying to target exactly what you're targeting can be difficult. All right, I think they're heading to bed, or at least two of them are. Oh no, is she gonna trap herself? She just trapped herself. All right, hold on. Let's knock this wall down so she can get into bed. Yeah. Oh no, she was able to walk through there. Okay, good. Once they get into bed, the time does automatically speed up. There we go. And the night zooms by unless something happens. And they'll wake up in the morning. Stuff, while it's out here, it is deteriorating. It's got hit points. You see it's gone from 50 to 49. If you get them under a roof, the elements won't affect them as much, and they'll deteriorate a lot slower. Temperature plays a role. If it's too hot, obviously food is going to spoil quicker. Decaying because it's on the ground. So they're going to grab their food in the morning. They don't have a table to sit on yet, or else they would take it back to the table. They're happy. So looking at how happy they are, here's their stats. They have a food stat, sleep stat, their alcohol requirement, religious activities. If they're religious and the religious activities are too low, they get crabby. Entertainment. So right now, I'm not fulfilling any of these things. I can just give them food and sleep. More stats here. This is their inventory. This is their mood. What's affecting their mood? They start out with optimism, which is good. He is liking entertainment. He's getting a little pissy about it, and he's deprived of his religious activities, which is making him very unhappy. All right, so let's bust this and this. Actually, let's just grab that. See, look at structural integrity. This stuff is collapsing because it's losing the walls. Boom. All right, so what we need to do then is we need to put this beam up there, and you'll see how the beam goes across. Now, I think I can just put it right here, and I'm good. Mod, let's prioritize that. And I think I want to put the staircase over here, like right there. I think that's where my staircase will go. Get the floor down in here as well. The desk is in the middle of the room. I'm going to tear it down and put it elsewhere. I don't know how much resources you get when you tear something like this down. Let's see if it'll pop up here and I can check. I wonder if your skill affects that. What do we get? 36? How much does it cost to put one of those up? All right, so we got a little, just above 50%. Gotcha. So let's put this in the back here, I think. And our staircase. Right there. It doesn't take too long, really, to kind of like plow through all this wood. It doesn't really take all that long at all. And you could always build more zones here that will grow these trees. And it's very dense, too. It's very nice. Maybe a little too much. It might be a little overpowered how much wood you can get from that. What I'll eventually want to do is I want to put like walls around my fort here to protect it from the raiders. Although the raiders, the AI doesn't seem to be very good. You can kind of make kill boxes and you can lead them through traps and stuff like that. This is a lot of limestone. Holy cow. Winifred has been working all day on this damn thing. It is really slow to get this started. A lot slower than RimWorld. But I think it provides more food in the long term than RimWorld generally does. At least that's my experience with it. This is generally enough. If you do any more of this, you're going to start running into spoil the food problems, which is a waste of energy, right, and time. And get them all planted today, and they're all going to sleep now. Okay. So the whole floor is done. Oh, autosave. The whole floor is done. Let's get the next floor started. You'll see it's all blue, which means there's structural integrity. No problems. It would not fill in if the home was not going to be able to support it. So this is what really makes it unique. Being able to build up, building a wall around, and having like palisades, right? You can put walkways on your wall, and you can have your archers up there attack people down below. It's really neat. And really is what sets it apart. I am burning through wood though, aren't I? And watch this. You can go over as well. Again, it's got to be within 3 tiles of a wall to keep the integrity, so it can stick out like this. I don't know how it behaves if I were to put a wall, let's say on this tile. I think it's safe, but I don't know for sure. At least I'll have a roof over their head for tonight. All right, all the crops are done. Everything's growing. Takes 8 days for this to yield. 7 days here. 12 days for the barley. 3 days for cabbage. 5 days for carrots. 8 days for beets. Again, all that's used in cooking. Speaking of, how much research do I have? None. What do I want to go for next? Tailoring will get me caps, winter clothes, and cloth, summer cloth. Clothes. This is very similar to RimWorld as well. RimWorld, the like middle game where you start crafting your own armors, clothing, and stuff like that. If your skill's not high enough, you produce nothing but rubbish, and it's rubbish after rubbish after rubbish after rubbish after rubbish. It doesn't end. It feels like this game is the same thing. When you start getting into tailoring, you're just going to produce crap over and over, and it's not really worth it, in my opinion. Preserving food. This will get me smoked meat. This is good for the winter time. Brewing. I didn't mess with brewing in my test. Furniture will get me nice beds. Those are good to have, so I might do that. That's 15. Defensive structures. Wooden traps are expensive. Right now, I can already build traps, so I don't think I need that. Wooden weaponry. I've already got weapons. I don't need it right now. So I think preserving food or brewing might be my best bet. Or furniture. Actually, these beds are nice to have. I think I'm going to go with that. So we need 15 in order to unlock it. Let's get that started. And now she should start working on that exclusively. I wonder if chairs help while they're at the... Hold on. And no, in RimWorld they made it so chairs help. Let's see if it does here as well. When does I get the wood? Meal preparations machine. Leisure activities. Uh-oh. Let's get some backgammon going, because it'll fit nicely right here. 75 wood. Oh my god. There we go, getting the backgammon table up. It's ready to go. And they'll sit there and play it. They'll play it by themselves even. And it's a leisure activity, and it's the only one, like, early in the game, unless you consider, like, praying leisure activity, which the game does. So I need to get those up. I don't know where I'm going to put them. Maybe over here in the corner. Although those are a little bit pricey. 80 and 80. And there's 2 different religions, too. Restitutionists and Brethrens. So if you have, like, different... I don't even know what my guys are. Hold on. He's a Brethren. She's a restitutionist, and so is he. So I would need both. It'd be better to start with a restitutionist. Let's put this over here, I think. Screw it, we'll get them both up. Oh, there's this. Okay. I want to see if she uses a stool. She doesn't. All right. It still might help, but it might not say. Wait, she's eating raw food? Do I not have meals? All right, hold on. She doesn't like the raw food. Let's get a campfire going. Because this is a way to cook. The butcher table just helps chop the meat. It doesn't cook anything. There you go. They can start cooking now. Forgot about that. But the butcher's table, I think I'm going to put up top here somewhere. I don't know if there is such a thing as like cleanliness. I know in RimWorld, you know, if you're butchering, it leaves blood all over the place, and you get problems with cross-contamination with the packaged food. I don't know how that is here. Can I put clay on top of wood? I wonder. Show you guys how the mining works. Let's go with clay. So if you hover over it, it'll tell you here that this is all clay deposit. Clay, clay, clay. This here is limestone and clay. We'll pick one of those too. Clay. And the piles will appear at their feet. Okay. Food reserves are low. Wait, why are we not cooking? Oh, I gotta sit. All right, hold on. Do until I have 10. There we go. So this is always going to have 10 meals on hand by setting it to that. Once someone eats it, they'll come down here and cook more. And since they generally all eat at the same time, it'll go from 10 to 7, then someone's going to cook 3 meals, and it works pretty well that way. Also, hold on. I'm going to put a stockpile in here, I think. And this is going to be all meals. Put raw food in here as well. That way it doesn't go bad as quickly, and let's remove it from here. We'll start moving that inside. There he goes. Food goes bad pretty quickly in this game, and I'm gonna do whatever I can. Don't eat the raw stuff. What do you mean there's a stew pile there? Hold on, I think I can manage that, right? Meal. Don't eat raw food. There you go. So I can make clay. How much clay do I have? 84. I don't have enough clay, but I think I want to put clay walls on top. It's going to look hideous, but I want you guys to see what it's like. Hay is also a lot stronger than wood, and I don't know if there's like forest fires in this game. I think there is, because I saw a screenshot of lightning and fire. And if that is the case, I'm guessing having a wood house is a bad idea. If it gets struck by lightning, you might have a bad time. I'm going to need more wood already. My last map did not have all these dead trees. I don't know what's up with that. All right, so we got our rain. I think this affects deterioration on that stuff out there. Also, what are we waiting on here? Not enough resources? All right, hold on. I'm going to send someone out to get some meat. Here. I think they should prioritize it too, right? We should see someone break off. Who's our hunter? Is it Willem? Wait! There it is. He should go hunt, right? What do I have him doing that's more important? Nothing. This is the most important thing he should be doing. Nope, nope. He really wants that shrine up. There they are. They're praying. Wait, What's he sad about? Lacking religious activities. Oh. Well, not anymore, sir. All right, now he's going out hunting. Let's see how he does. He did poorly. Oh my god, look how far it's running away. He's gonna be gone all day now. Oh my god. Has he missed every shot? Wait, there's carcasses up here. Where did he go? He gave up. Oh my god. Is he really that bad? It's a 7? I don't know. Apparently, yes. So look, now you got these holes in here, which you can turn into, you know, like a cellar or something like that. Oh, here we go. This is the beginning of a raid, basically. Licia didn't stop looking over her shoulder, but it was the bleeding wheels around Licia's ankles that gave her away as a prisoner on the run. Would you conceal her? So this is a way to add someone to your colony. However, the people from whom she escaped are going to come looking for her later on. So this is you basically saying, yes, I can take on a raid and add this person. So we're going to help her, obviously. So this is her right here. Let's take a look at what she's like. Not very good. Oh, she's a good tailor, but we don't need that right now. Good carpenter. Botany is okay. All right, so let's do this. And tailor, I mean, we're not going to show any tailoring in this video, so let's make her a hauler, a grower. Yeah, sure, why not? She's also injured. What is she injured with? A bruised chest. All right, that's not bad. So she's really close too. So what we're going to need is, we're going to need another bed, first of all, because we're going to start crabbing that they don't have enough beds. So let's get this in here. And in fact, let's prioritize it, Mr. William. You make that before people start complaining. She should lay down, and then my guy should heal her. Hold on, let's slow this down, too. What is she doing? Oh, she needs food. All right, she's going to eat raw food and get crabby, too. Enemies are coming in one day, so you do have a little bit of time to prepare for it. And now somebody should be healing her. I think I have heals over here somewhere, right here. There you go. Working as planned. Cool. And you'll see here that the effects that the bruise has on her. And once I heal her, this should show that she's been healed. There we go. Wounds tended. Now it shows a little bandage there, and she's fine. Now that doesn't mean that she's permanently fine. Like in RimWorld, the bruise can persist, and she may need additional healing. And if you ignore that, it can get worse. So my settlers are idle. I got a raid coming, so one thing I want to do is put maybe a few traps down. They're 26 each, and I got a lot. So I think I might want to do that. I don't know where. She came from down here. I don't know if that means that's where they'll come from, too. I think this is what I'll do. You do not set off your own traps, by the way. You can walk over them just fine. This is basically my cheap kill zone. I'll hide my guys back here. And if they want to come at me, they can come at me. There's a rabbit. Let's hunt that. Research is available. Furniture. Unlock. Clay. Because I'm going to end this after the raid. I want to show you guys what clay looks like at least. There's the traps. Traps do a decent amount of damage. So if you can get them to run over like 3, it pretty much will kill most of these guys. Especially early on, they're not as strong. There's clay. Oh, the clay looks different in this playthrough than my last one. It was green in mine. I wonder if like the biome or something affects it. Or maybe it just doesn't look green because of the weather. So that's what clay looks like. It's stronger than the wood. Thermal insulation 0.93, and this is 0.6. So this comes in handy in the winters. Did Winfred? Oh, you know what? I don't have a butcher table. So I kill a rabbit. I can't do anything with it anyways. Prioritize that somebody, please. I wonder if he went after the deer and caught it, maybe? Who's this? Oh, Winifred is out here. Oh, he killed the deer, but he didn't grab it. All right, so they did that in RimWorld too. I really feel like it usually worked in RimWorld. Someone kills their animal and they'll haul it back. But if they have a pressing need elsewhere, they'll leave the carcass, even if that pressing need is in their camp. So instead of hauling the carcass back and then doing their need, they come here to do their need and then they go back for the carcass, which is really weird. I don't think that should be a thing. Or if it is a thing, it should be something you can change. For whatever reason, Willem didn't want to haul that. That's fine. All right, our butcher. Let's do forever chopping raw meat. I want carcasses in there. Not human, just animal. Let's get... packaged meal. Yeah, that's still good. One day until it comes. I'd like to get these guys some cooked food before the fight. Get their mood good. Right? Got my traps all ready. What I do is I'll just kite them across the traps. We're starving? Winfred should grab some food and beeline for this butcher table, I would think. Then they'll take the food over to this and cook it. There you go. He didn't even grab food. He's already over there. Okay. She injured still? Still healing. There we go. So that produced bone pile and 20 raw meat there, 25 raw meat. Deers are good. That's a lot of meat. So now he put meat on this and this is cooking? Or it's waiting for more resources. What resources is it waiting for? Oh, he didn't put the meat there yet. There we go. Stew pile. Stew's on the menu. Grab it while it's hot. How's that clay coming? Oh, it's green in the sunlight. So it was just the darkness that was covering it. So that's what it looks like. You can put windows in these things. I haven't done that yet. Hold on. Let's put a window. So you guys look. The windows are kind of ugly, to be honest. Let's put one there. Let's do a window down here too somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. So the windows actually are functioning. You can open them up to let air in and whatnot if you need to cool off the house, things like that. In fact, can you... Yeah, so you can... It's not visual though, is it? Oh, it is. It's open now. There you go. And these guys can get pissy. Like, they can go around and open stuff up and whatnot. Kind of funny. 17 hours. What do I need to do before they get here? I don't think anything. I don't think she has a weapon, though. She needs a melee weapon. All right, let's manage her real quick. Neutral. She is melee. Shields, sure. Headgear, yeah. All apparel, no armor. All armor. and just meals. More tending. We got some cabbage. Okay, that's good. You also can, here, I'll show you this. You can actually dig below as well. Where should I do that? Right here? So if you want to put a basement in this house, they'll actually dig below the boards. Of course, you have to be careful with that because you run into structural integrity issues again. But it is really neat that you can build a basement after the fact, after you already got your building up. I didn't have any problems with like heat exhaustion in the summer. Most of the weather-related problems happened in the winter. It gets like negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit out here. So they don't particularly enjoy working outside when it's that cold out. I don't know how the rain affects things as far as like flooding. I don't know if there is flooding. I know they don't like being in the rain, and I know this stuff deteriorates in the rain, but I don't know if there's any kind of natural disasters when it comes to rain. Idle again? Chill out. They're coming 2 hours. They'll be here any moment. And see, look at all this hay. That's why I don't grow hay, because there's usually plenty of it around here. This is enough hay to do like a really big thatched roof. Completely unnecessary. Here we are, violent extortionists. The swarthy jailers wanted your villager Alicia, and they wanted them now. They had to pay for their crimes, or your whole village would pay. It was up to you. So I can either turn her over, or I can refuse and fight. So, we're going to fight, obviously. All right, so here they are. They are coming from a completely different direction. She came from here, and they're coming from up here, which is really awkward. Let's see what we have here. Lionets, Adolf. Are you serious right now? And Adalbert. This guy's got a stash to go with it. Or is that a... Yeah, that's a stash. I don't know anything about these guys. Other than they're coming to kill me. These guys are usually not tough, though. These first waves, they're not tough. Alright, and again, just like RimWorld, I can select all my people, call them to arms, and fight. Meanwhile, these guys are planning their invasion. Again, it works just like RimWorld. They sit here, they let you gather your things and get ready, and then they come at you. This is my archer's range, by the way. Let's grab my archer. Maybe move him up a little bit. Which way are they going to come? They're going to go down here. Probably this way, I'm guessing. You can't fast forward during a battle. It's got to be played at this speed. Or that speed. Alright, yeah, they're going to come up through here. I'm going to try to get one shot off. And see if I can flee. Get him, William! Look at their serpentining. Okay, I didn't do a whole lot of damage. Let's get him out of there. It slowed him down, though. That's good. So the AI is not great. What's going to end up happening, what usually happens is, now that they're aggroed on the archer, is they'll like fixate on him. And if I run by, they'll sometimes ignore these guys beating on them while they're fixated on the archer. I've had a couple times where they stop, but the AI seems to be spotty. But again, this is a play test. The game's not even out yet. There you go. All right, let's get back a little bit and let them get in the traps, though. I'm not doing a whole lot of... Oh my god, look at all those misfires! See, look at... He's fixated on me. Alright, I gotta kite him then. Wait, who went down? No one went down. Oh, we're not doing very good. I see a lot of misses. And another little story I'll tell. No, let's go after this guy. I had 3 guys, not right now, obviously, in a previous playthrough. I had 3 guys, all with like 10% of their health. I'm getting my ass kicked, actually. And the bad guy had about 10% of his health. And they had all these injuries, and they weren't hitting each other. So I sat there for minutes of them just swinging at each other and missing over and over and over again. It was bad. Oh, I did lose a guy. I am not doing a whole lot of damage. Oh, one guy's fleeing. Oh, we're going to win this one. If this guy goes down, this guy will probably flee. See if I can help them out. No, no, no. Attack him. There he goes. All right, so 2 people died. One guy was the bravest. This is all for like mood buffs and whatnot. Maud took the most damage. All right, let's close this out. This guy's going to try to flee now. I'll be able to shoot at him if I want. But I'm not going to be able to kill him, so I'm calling my guy. I had 2 guys go down. All right, first off, let's do this. Let's carry this one to the bed, carry that one to the bed. All right, now they should heal them after they get a meal. How are their injuries, though? They're usually not too bad. Ooh. Severe loss of motor function. Oh, they're right. This one's not too bad, although they are unconscious. All right. So the other problem is these bodies are mood killers, so we need to bury them somewhere. I'm going to put a couple graves over here, I think. In fact, it's probably already affected the mood. Here it is. Saw dead bodies. Yeah, see. Wait, what are you doing, Winfred? Are you hurt too? Oh, he's hurt too. All right, this guy's hurt more. Let's heal Maud. This guy's going to bury those. Can William heal? Yes. We'll bury later. Did William get hurt at all? He was the kiter, right? And he's fine. So we'll heal Winifred next, and then we'll... Here. Winifred won't rest. Why is he healing Licia? Is that who he's healing? Oh, I think I see a bug. I think he's sleeping. Yep. So this will happen sometimes where they're stuck in an action. Right now he's actually sleeping, but he's stuck in the healing action. Watch, I'll be able to walk up to him and heal him. These aren't permanent though. Like when he wakes up, it should fix itself. That's just something to keep an eye on. So she's all healed up. That's going to take her some time to heal from. So while they're healing, they're generally fairly useless to the colony. You can force them to do stuff, but basically they're going to sit in bed until they're fully healed again. They'll get up sometimes if they're starving. Wait, is that William who's starving? Who's starving? Oh, Maud's starving. And unfortunately, you can't feed them in bed like you can in RimWorld, so they'll get up and do it themselves. See, he's burying the bodies. That way my guys don't crab over them. What is he up to now? Oh, he's hauling the weapons and stuff. The traps, they'll reset. You can't force a reset for whatever reason. So if you have like another raid coming, kind of are stuck with the traps. There's no way to do it. They're only going to do it on their own. And I don't know what skill is needed to do it either. And they usually takes a long time for them to do. All right, well, that's a raid. It looks like Licia is getting food, I guess. Oh, she's getting drunk. Look at that. He's doing it now. I wonder why he's doing it now. Resetting trap. Yeah, I don't know what skill that falls under. I wonder if it tells me in here. Is it steward? It might be steward. I don't know, but the raid happened. I've got this crappy looking house. And again, you can build vertically at least 3 stories. I don't know how high you can go, but I've gone 3 high myself. And I've gone 2 or 3 down as well. So it's really cool. That really sets it apart from RimWorld a great deal. I think maybe they still need to do more to make it not too RimWorld-like, because everything else is very RimWorld-like. Except RimWorld is a lot more complex, I think. It's been out for ages. So, you know, it's going to be more complex. But I'm excited for this game. I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I was afraid that it was going to be just like RimWorld, but this verticality is really cool. I enjoy it. That tree just fell. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.